What is up? Welcome to another edition of SacTown Movie Buffs TV. Right now we are live at Big Sexy Brewing Co. We're going to be interviewing with the owners and then obviously the manager as well. And so today I have Mr. James, who is actually the co-owner of Big Sexy Brewery.
Co-founder, yeah.
Co-founder. And then we also have Audrey, and your position is?
Taproom manager.
Taproom manager.
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, thanks so much for you guys both being on the show. I greatly appreciate it. I've been here many times. I actually used to work at Balanced Body over there for many years. I was there for about 7 years. Yeah, so I used to come over here and have drinks every once in a while. And then obviously once I started the film festivals and things of that nature, we use this as basically kind of our meetup before our festival. So love the energy here. Love everybody here. Staff is great, so I said, yeah, let's go ahead and do an interview and give these guys some exposure.
I like it.
We can't thank you enough. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, absolutely, not a problem, not a problem. So James, I just kind of want to start with you. Just basically, how did you guys come up with the name Big Sexy? How did that get started?
So we decided, my best friend Mark and I started this place. We came up with a concept a long time ago. We were home brewers, and we decided to come up with Sacramento started taking off, and everybody was opening a brewery left and right.
Right.
The day that we opened, I think 3 other breweries opened.
Oh, really?
Just to give you an idea how busy it was at the time we opened. But before we opened, we had to come up with a name that caught people's attention. So we came up with Big Sexy Brewing. My best friend Mark and I started this place, and he's a kind of a good-looking guy, and his nickname's been Big Sexy in my phone for about 20 years. So I went to him one day and I said we should name it Big Sexy.
Absolutely.
And he turned sheet red and said, "There's no way we're going to name it Big Sexy. That's not going to happen." I said, "Okay, great. You have a week to come up with something different."
Absolutely.
So he didn't come up with anything different.
How long ago was it started?
We opened in 2016, but we started the concept in 2012. So we've been open approximately 7 years, but we've been working on it for over 10.
Absolutely, great. And then, I know you guys have all types of different beers. So what are some of the staples that you offer here?
Ooh, I would definitely say Call of Lupulou. That's our double IPA.
Okay.
We won an award for the can art on that one for sure.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if maybe it won another award.
It won a gold at the U.S. Open. Yeah.
Gold at the U.S. Open.
Really?
So that one is really one of the standbys. And then also Bring Sexy Back. That is our West Coast style IPA. And it's a classic. It's such a good West Coast classic beer.
Absolutely. And then, so I know that you guys do all kinds of events and things of this nature. So what are some of the events that you have in either one of you guys? Kind of take that one.
Events we are always doing all kinds of events, right? That's how we met.
Right.
Film festival mixer was something that I don't think we'd ever thought we'd ever do, but it was amazing.
Yeah. It was
congratulations, by the way.
No, it was
so good.
Yeah, it was a fun event for sure. Yeah, I had a great time.
But we have done so many different kinds of things. We've done help me out here.
Celebration of life.
Yes, we've done
We've done corporate events.
Yep.
Every December we get booked up with corporate events.
Yep.
We do a ton of charity events, community outreach stuff. A lot of stuff with the Sacramento SPCA. We've done some stuff with Front Street Shelter, Early Alert Canines.
So we have regular events that anybody can always come out to. So every Friday night from 6 to 8 we have live music, and there's never a cover for the show, and you never know who it's going to be. And there's always a food truck there, and it's such a fun, cool time. And then every third Sunday of the month we're having Big Sexy Market, which is a big vintage handmade vendor extravaganza, and it's really cool and fun. So that's every third Sunday of the month.
Yeah, and I know you're doing something this Sunday, right, for Father's Day,
Correct.
Am I correct? So
that's the Big Sexy Market.
Yeah.
We have over 20, 25 plus vendors that come out here, and they set up out in the parking lot, and we have, coffee vendor and a food truck, and this weekend we'll have live music. So.
And in the future we're always trying new things too, so in the future we're gonna have Nerd Night featuring Magic the Gathering. So once a month we're gonna have Nerd Night featuring D&D, if that's your thing. So we're always trying to reach new groups of people and bring in new friends.
Absolutely. That's great.
Yeah.
And why do you think that people identify with the brand that you have, the types of beers that you guys offer?
Cool. I think the brands and the beer are two separate things, to be honest. The brand is what communicates with the customer who we are. And we've given people a permission to have fun.
Right.
We noticed that craft beer was kind of going to the wayside of the wine industry a little bit, and it started getting a little snooty.
Right.
And so we wanted something where you didn't need to have like a secret handshake or have a super sophisticated palate to walk through the door.
Absolutely.
We welcome everyone, and I think people really, really get that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, great. No, that's great. And I know that you rotate out the beers as well. How do you make that determination? Are you just kind of like trial and error, popularity? How does that work out?
Man, that really kind of is up to both of us. It just depends on what we're making at the moment, what's seasonal, what people are asking for, what we're distributing out, so we don't even have it on hand. We run out of things. We try new things.
It's really seasonality.
Yeah.
If we have core beers like she mentioned, Bring Sexy Back, Call the Loop Blue, Hazy Plains Drifter. Those are like things that you'll see in the market everywhere.
Absolutely.
And then we have the rotational stuff. Like you'll see the darker beers during the winter. And then you'll see the lighter beers that come out, like the lagers and the seltzers will come out during the summer. And we have a really wide, we don't just sell IPAs. We have a wide variety of lighter styles. We have a red that just came on, and the darker styles still stay on too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, and they're all great options, very affordable as well. So that's what I like about it as well. And then, you're open 7 days a week then, or?
No, we're not open on Monday and Tuesday. Those are our brewing days, where the brewers are amazing, lovely humans. They're the best. They come in here and have the whole place to themselves to brew.
Well, and they want to have the music up super loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, while they're working. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
But we are open every other day.
That's great. And how many employees do you staff here?
Approximately in-house about 10.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's with, sales reps and delivery people and that kind of stuff too.
Absolutely. So I know you're at breweries and you bottle a lot of. So where else can we find some of the selections?
We're distributed all the way to Tahoe, out to Chico, down to Vacaville, and then all the way to Fresno. But locally, you can find us in most restaurants, bars, grills, and chain grocery stores.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. I know we talked a little bit about your most popular beers. So, question for both of you. So I'm gonna start with you. What's your favorite beer that they offer?
Ooh, I love this question. My favorite beer is the Maltinator. That's what I'm drinking right now. It's a dark lager that was historically brewed by German monks while they were fasting as like meal supplement. But it's also not just like the most delicious, but our head brewer Kyle, he has perfected this recipe over a lot of time, and he's really put a lot of care and love into it, and we're just really proud of him, and so it makes it sentimental too. I adore this beer. It's so good.
Absolutely. And how about you, James?
I wish my story was that good. I love our West Coast Bring Sexy Back. It's a classic West Coast IPA.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's your favorite?
Solid beer.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then do you do like collaborations, events with other breweries in the area then? I know there's a lot all over the place. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we recently just celebrated Miraz out of El Dorado Hills, their 10-year anniversary.
Okay.
And they are really well known for their sour beers, which is kind of an acquired taste. Either you like them or you hate them. There's no in between on those beers. But we did a really awesome collab with them called Pineapple Spy Balloon, and it's an amazing beer that's out in the market.
Yeah. They came here, we went there.
Yeah.
So kind of did like a swap with the brewers and the facility, and both beers turned out amazing. Theirs was called Polar Vortex, and it was a cold IPA, and it was really good.
Yeah.
But the cool story is that like Kyle, our head brewer, has always respected Mike Miraz since before he was even brewing beer. So we were all really proud to see them work together, and their faces are on a can together. It's just like, it's really cute. It's cute. We love it.
So I know when you guys are closed, the brewers are back there making. Are they like just experimenting back there, or do they have an idea like in terms of like where you're coming up with the different types of beers that you're offering?
Well, we have a general direction of what we have to make the cores to keep up with the outside market.
Right.
But then every once a month we get to do something different.
Got it.
And they come up with some awesome stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, we bust out that small setup, right? What's it called?
It's a homebrew system.
A homebrew system, and it's really small, and so the guys just get to have fun. We've done weird stuff, like we'll put like sour Skittles in a beer and see what that tastes like. And
yeah, sour Skittles and chili peppers.
And chili peppers, yes.
So you do get a little bit of experimental.
Yeah, we do. But we don't do it on the big system. We do it on a tiny system.
Got it.
But it's golden. Chef's kiss.
And how often do you rotate your selections of beers?
As we run out, because we sell most of everything that we make.
Right.
So as it runs out, there's always something new coming out.
Just bring something
so
in.
the 3 cores get brewed every single month, and then every single month there's something new coming out.
Absolutely. So let's pretend I've never heard of Big Sexy Brewing Co. before. How can I find information about you all and kind of what type of events you guys are having and that sort of thing?
Sure, yeah. I would say our Instagram is the most up-to-date and reliable source of information. So that's at Big Sexy Brew Co. And we are always posting like really silly videos once a week of our like adorable staff just being goofballs. Like,
I might have seen a video too.
Yeah.
Of
So,
we make beer, but we want to have fun too.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best way to do it. You know, it should be a fun environment.
yeah, we definitely, and we all love each other so much too. It's like really easy to just goof around, and we all just love making the beer. So it's a good time. But anyway, our Instagram is the best way. Or if you want to actually reach out and contact us, you could instant or message us on Instagram, or you can also reach out to us on our website and email us through there. And if you want to plan an event, I will get back to you and we can plan a fun event together.
So our website,
Yes,
it's bigsexybrewing.com, and make sure you put brewing on the end of Big Sexy.
Yeah.
And what are your hours?
It totally depends on the day and the season.
But go ahead, you can tell what our current hours are.
Currently Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's like Wednesday and Thursday is 2 to 7.
Yep.
Friday, we're open from 2 to 9.
Correct.
Saturday is noon. Saturday and Sunday are both noon to 5.
Correct.
Oh my gosh, I feel like that was an exam.
Well, if you see on our website that we're having like live music on a Saturday,
Yeah.
a lot of times we'll do that until about 8 o'clock on a Saturday, and it'll be posted on the website.
Oh, really? Okay,
or
great.
the Instagram. The Instagram's almost always correct. So.
Right. And how do you find like the bands and the food trucks, and how does that work? Do you try to mix it up, or
That's a dark art.
it's a
Yeah, we went to Hogwarts for that. Well, honestly, we have some amazing staff members who help us with that. So Jason
is the general manager of Sacramento Rehearsal Studios, which is right down the street.
Okay.
They have over 80 rooms for local bands to practice in.
I've been in there. It's that building where you can't really see
you don't
what's
know what
going
it
on
is.
the outside.
And so Jason is the general manager over there, and he helps us part-time.
Okay.
So he actually helps us reach out to the bands, and we have some great talent that comes
No,
through.
absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, I've been here and heard some great live music and
Yeah.
DJs and house music and all kinds of stuff. And it's a nice mix of variety.
Yeah, we don't
as
ever
well.
do the same thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And then Casey he runs our Instagram and he helps us book all the food trucks. So like everyone here kind of does a little bit of everything.
Right.
Yeah. So.
And what are some of the food trucks that you've had here in the past, just out of curiosity?
Right now we have Big Daddy's Kitchen. That's one of my favorites. They're so good. So Christina, one of my other bartenders, she swears that they have the best burgers she's ever had. And they do brisket and like ribs.
Are they coming tonight?
They're here.
Oh, well, I might have to,
statement.
I'm gonna have to try them out. Yeah.
Yep.
We might be interviewing them next after I have a burger.
Exactly. You have to try the burger. It's so good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, is there anything else that either of you want to add about Big Sexy Brewing Co.?
I don't think so.
I think so.
Yeah, you got something?
He's like, I think so.
Oh, I got something I want to say.
Okay, you go first.
So the best part about working at a brewery is the people that you meet.
Oh my God! Stop! You took my thing. Rude.
Solar Thunder.
I start with my partners, Pat and Ryan. They are absolutely wonderful people, and this place wouldn't exist if it wasn't without them.
Absolutely.
Our staff, we only hire people that we absolutely love, and they're like family here. They absolutely are. And our customers, they're just amazing. Like some of the salt of the earth people come through here, and I've developed relationships with multiple people that came through here.
That's awesome. That's really good, and it is a very mixed crowd. A lot of different young, old, all types. So it's a really great mix of people that come in and frequent the establishment for sure. What about you? Anything else you did he still all your thunder?
You took it. No, honestly, no. That is like the honest truth. Like, I've made some of my closest friends through this place, and I've learned so many things through this place, and it's really easy to make friends here. Like, some of the regulars who come in, some of the random people who come in once and never used to never see me again, everyone's amazing. It's just, that's the best place. It's the best place to be.
And what's the address here?
5861 88th Street, Sacramento, California, Suite 800.
Suite 800. And you can't miss it. It's got the big sign that says Big Sexy on it.
It's lit at night too. It's
Yeah.
nice, yeah.
It's hard to
You don't
miss.
expect to see us. You know, we're kind of set out in the middle of nowhere, and it's kind of neat when people come in because the way we laid the brewery out, if you see it, you come into the brewery and you have to walk around the production area.
Walk through all of this
And
around
so
the edge.
you actually get to experience the brewery before you even see the tap room.
Absolutely.
And then, you know, you get to bring your friend the next time, and they don't know where they're going. When they walk in, they look confused.
And
you
you're
get
like, I got the secret spot.
it's like the little hidden
Yeah.
gym in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah, no,
and,
absolutely.
We've decorated it pretty nice, like the outdoor feel to make people more comfortable.
No, I mean, it's great. I mean, it's a great environment for, having hosted an event here before. It's a great environment. I love the inside, outside option that you have, and the live music. I mean, the food's always good with the food trucks, and then the beers are always delicious and tasty. So it's just a really, really good place. And, you know, I like to do interviews of places that I actually frequent and I actually like to be around, and this is a place that I definitely would recommend to anybody.
Cool.
So,
Thank you, Keith.
oh, absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us, and it was great talking with you. It's great meeting you, and always I've met you many times, so absolutely, it's always great seeing you again. And thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.